All right. Mixed Media Society members, are you guys ready to kick things up a notch around here? Because I know I am. Okay, listen, long story short, we are replacing office hours with happy hour. This will be a dry happy hour because it'll be at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I won't be drinking a cocktail this time. But what I want to do is spice things up. I think after doing office hours for about 2 years, that the tech is just too much for too many people. People don't even have devices that even have cameras on them, so they can't participate even if they want to. So I want to level the playing field, make sure everyone can come and participate, but also just make things more interactive and more fun. So we're going to be using the same format. Do you know if you've ever caught me on a Facebook Live? Like ever, it's going to be in that similar format. So you can see me. I'm going to be sharing my screen and teaching. So you'll be able to see my art table, my supplies, and my face, and you can ask me questions during the whole entire time. So it's set up with the same exact way. Let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. So another word. So it looks like it's on YouTube, and it is, but it's unlisted, which means this is not a public video. So it'll feel like you're on YouTube. It'll look like you're on YouTube, and you are on YouTube, but no one can see you except the other Mixed Media Society members and me. Okay. So it's still our safe space. Only paying Mixed Media and Wonder Bundle members are allowed to be in here with us. You guys are the only ones with the links. We're gonna get new links. Or shut the door. Maggie's like, how dare you shut the door in my face? We're gonna have new weeks every month, so it's always gonna be for exclusive club access. And the way it's gonna work is, I think we're gonna kick things off by doing a bit of an art book club. I am obsessed with art books. I collect them as a hobby. I like to make them, as you know, but I don't want to, you don't have to ever buy a book ever. I'm just going to be introducing them to you because I love them and I have them and I think they're fun. And I thought we could do a project from them each week. And then while we're messing around with a project, you can ask me all your questions that you might have about that project or art supplies or something that you might be working on. So it's exactly office hours, but it's with a huge, fat, super fun twist. Okay. So to kick things off, I'm going to be starting the very first session with my Mixed Media Hamburger System book because you all have this free with your membership already. So you haven't yet dived into it yet or done any of those projects, let me tell you, I'm going to show you at Awesome Art School where the book is located, how you can grab it. And then also what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's tomorrow already. Where are we here? Oh, I was already cruising around the Wonder Bundle today. All right, so if you go to awesomeartschool.com, of course. Okay, make sure that you're logged in. My computer is like, you have too many tabs open, lady. So to be honest, the fastest way that I like to cruise around the Mixed Media Society, rather than scrolling through, like I'm a Wonder Bundle member, so it's a lot to scroll through. So you can just log in, make sure you're logged in. If you see the little head circle icon here, then you're logged in. Okay, you can just scroll down and then click on the book. I just want to show you the other way to get to all your books in case you're like, wait, what? I get books? Yes, you do. You can click on the top there. Did you catch that? The top of awesomeartschool.com, there is this black bar. If you click on Mixed Media Society, it takes you over to the visual index. Okay. Here we are, Happy Hour Live, first art book club review of the Hamburger System. But I'm going to be speaking about something super specific in the Hamburger System that trips everybody up, and I want to address it. So if you get to the visual index, you just scroll down. Here are all the books that you get for free. So you can literally click, here's the Hamburger System. So if you haven't done this already, you can do it with me now. Okay. You can click the button below, which is just download, and it will take you right to the book. But that's why I always start at Awesome Art School, because if you're not logged in and you click that button, nothing's going to happen. Okay. That's how we keep out people who are not in the Mixed Media Society from accessing your very free book. Okay. So I'm trying to make my head smaller. Okay. So there's the ebook PDF to download. And then there's like an explainer video. I actually walk you through the whole thing. And so let me just show you in case you've never been in here. If you click on that, if you want to download it, you can also just read it right from your screen. Like you don't even have to download it. Look, I even give you directions on how to download it. But you basically scroll down and you just click the paperclip, and that will download it to your device. And then here is another walkthrough that I'm walking you through, like how to use the book. But I'm so glad I'm here because I also put in this classroom for you the Quick Layers Hamburger PDF for you, which is like the classic one that's in the book. It looks like this. I should have had this view the whole time. Sorry. All right. So see this. So glad we're here right now. Can you see this where it says layer 4? Psst, if you don't want your artwork to smudge and smear when you add the sealer, do not use water soluble supplies in layer 3. Do you see that red? Nobody reads that. And that happens to every single person. Because they're following me and I'm using Stabilo. And I'm not calling this, well, I do talk about it a lot, but you don't realize the consequences, so to speak, until you've experienced the consequences. And then it's so funny how many people have this. And they'll be like, did you read that little red italics under layer 4? And they're like, what? Yes, I've read the whole thing. And I read it to them. They're like, oh, shoot, no. Okay, so I'm going to be actually demoing that mistake. And don't feel bad. I'm not calling out like you guys are doing it wrong. But what happens is that nobody wants a smear, I feel like, except me. So for those of you who want a nice, clean, not smeared surface, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do the hamburger system using 3 and 4 the way I do it without the italics. Psst, don't use water soluble materials. And then I'm going to do it using permanent materials, which is basically like that's the whole point. So, okay. So if you want to art along, if you have a project that you want to continue working on while I'm working on mine, you can do that. If you want to, I'm going to be working on top of old paintings that are already like half done because I don't want to start with collage and like go through all of this. So I'm going to kind of start at layer 3 basically. And I'm actually really excited to do this. I'm going to go trash some old paintings. But it's such an important lesson. And this comes up all the time for like years. So I want to talk about it with my favorite people who are studying this system. And that would be you, my friends. Okay. So this is over here. If you haven't checked this out, again, if you have never done any of the hamburger supplies. If you haven't done any of the hamburger projects, there's like 30 in the Mixed Media Society. Here is your checklist of supplies. There's not that many. And this is how I do like so many projects. It's so fun. I'm doing the free foam head lesson on Sunday. It's really a hamburger lesson. These are the exact materials I will be using. So that's your supply shopping list. And then this is what I call the literal hamburger supplies, because you can actually just see pictures of it, which is super handy. So these are all here for you. And then, I don't even remember making this. Look what I made also. You can fill in the exact supplies that you're doing. And again, do you see how that's permanent or water soluble is a red? I'm going to actually print this out right now. So I'm clicking that paperclip to download. Okay. And then I click print up at the top to print this out. So you can do the same exact thing. So you can be ready for happy hour, which is tomorrow. And guys, I'm really excited about this. I hope that you are too. You guys are such incredible people. And I want to do more with you. So I hope you're as excited as I am. If you have any questions about office hours, happy hour. For this club or any other clubs, they're all changing, just in case there's any Wonder Bundlers listening to this. The drawing club is becoming Brain Stretches with Sketches with Karen. And the Celtic Collectives, we are turning into a members only podcast. Lucy and I are going to be recording our podcast episodes. Only you guys are going to be there. So we can interact. You can ask questions. We can laugh. So it's going to be super interactive, and it's all going to be related to what we're doing in the Celtic Collective, all our fun fairy lessons. Yeah. Oh, and then in terms of the Wonder Bundle only Zoom, I'm dropping those because all 3 other formats are super work intensive for me, and you get to attend all of them. So that gives me a week off break to prepare for the other formats that we're going to be going live as of tomorrow. So super excited. Again, if anyone has questions, please let me know. Oh, and before I do go, let's just go back to the visual index really quickly. Oh, there you can see right now I changed it already. There's happy hour. If you missed any, if you can't make tomorrow's, and you're like, shoot, you can still access them here. That used to say happy hours. Now it's, why can't I keep saying that? Office hours. Now it just says happy hour. If you want to, in case you did not know or you haven't like dove into these lessons for a while, fun fact, the first 0 through 8 stage beginner, these classrooms are all 1 layer of the burger. Okay. So supplies is literally what I just went through, but in slow motion. And like, you can see what they all are, and I'll talk about them more, and also alternatives if you can't get any of those. The prepper is all the different surfaces you can do the hamburger on, which is basically every surface. But I also lead you through some fun activities like how to make covers for your art journals and how to make an art journal from an old book, and some other things in there too. Get you kickstarted in art journaling, which is so fun. That's another thing that we can do together, you guys. We can build. We can make art journals. Maybe we should do that for next month. Just saying. I want to hear your ideas, so reply back and let me know. And yeah, so that's what these beginner stage 1 through 8 are all one. They handle 1 layer of the burger at a time. So you truly get an understanding of what the heck these things all are. And then when you're ready to go, you can jump kind of anywhere with a lot more, I was going to say security, but really it sets you up to do a lot of these. Yep, those are 2. See the mixed media hamburger? All of these are hamburger projects. And these are YouTube videos based on the same things, which you can skip because you just did those beginner lessons, or vice versa. You can watch them and then you can dive in. These are all hamburger projects. All right. Wildly different projects, all done exactly the same way. So super fun. All right. So that's the skinny on Mixed Media Society's new happy hour. And I cannot wait to see you there tomorrow. Be there or be square. Bye.